Okay guys, here's what I did. I was convinced the chain was pretty tight. There was like no free play in the chain. I could move the chain, but there was no free play. So I took off the auto tensioner, and what I did is I took it off, took it apart, set it to the far loosest setting. It was at 2 teeth past the initial setting, or past the loosest setting, I should say. So what I did is I took it apart and I put it to the loosest setting, which is where it's at right now. And the chain, like, it's got a little bit of free play in it now versus before. I mean, I thought it was pretty tight. Whereas now, I mean, it's still, as you can tell, it's at its loosest setting, and I still don't think that's sloppy by any means. So, but it's actually, I know it's so hard to tell when you're not doing it in person. But anyway, like I said, I was convinced it was a little tight. I'm not sure if the tensioner is the problem. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put it back together and start it up and see if the noise is still there. And, you know, when I start it up, I don't know if that tensioner was too tight. I imagine on startup and once the engine starts running, it's probably going to knock another tooth over almost immediately. But it was 2 teeth over, and I've heard of people having problems with these damn auto tensioners tensioning too tight. Now, I wouldn't think that it would immediately knock over 2 teeth where it was, unless the tensioner isn't the problem. But anyway, I'll start it up, see what it sounds like and everything. And if the sound is still there immediately, like it was before, then I'll know it was gear whine in the engine. I just have no idea why it did that. I mean, all of a sudden it was so much louder. So anyway, that's where it is and what I think I'll do next.